In this video, we introduce an alternative approach to understanding and analyzing discourse. Discursive political analysis, or DPA, was developed by Dr. Küçükali as a critical realist alternative to current approaches such as discourse theory or critical discourse analysis, and is particularly suited to political analysis. Discourse theory, DT, has transformed political language studies. However, it faces a paradox, critiquing ideology while claiming discourse constitutes reality. How can we critique if everything is discourse? CDA also has limitations, particularly in its assumption of equal constitutive capacities between discourse and social reality. By treating discourse idealistically, this approach can make rigorous ideological and political critique difficult to achieve. Discursive political analysis, DPA, integrates critical realism with discourse analysis. It acknowledges that discourse serves pre-existing structures and interests, unlike discourse theory, which often sees discourse as central to change. DPA also rejects CDA's mainstream assumption of codetermination between discourse and political reality, emphasizing the determinative primacy of structural and material reality over discourse. DPA involves 3 stages. Discourse analysis identifies key textual elements, strategies, and ideological representations. Discourse dynamism analysis tracks how discourse shifts over time in response to political pressures. Finally, political analysis situates these dynamics within material structures and power relations. Political communication tries to shape reality through language, but it cannot create the material contradictions it tries to manage. Discourse must therefore work within existing political reality to create space for itself, and this material constraint simultaneously determines the limits of what discursive practice can accomplish. However, DPA benefits from Roy Basker's critical realism, and it adopts his 3 levels of reality: real, actual, and empirical. A practical result of such an approach is that discourse mediates social relations within structures, but it doesn't create these structures. By adopting those principles, DPA combines critical realism with discourse analysis. It views discourse as underlaboring politics, serving and reflecting existing structures rather than creating them. DPA's realist ontology contrasts with CDA's constructivism, or discourse theory's post-structuralism. DPA focuses on political context and structural relations, while CDA often centers discursive practices in social change. Discourse is strategic and has material conditions. Analysis must be partisan, exposing how discourse serves dominant interests and obscures structural violence. DPA is crucial in analyzing rhetoric, ideology, media, and policy. It exposes politically motivated constructions and power relations by revealing hidden interests, agendas, and agents. DPA gives you analytical tools to expose what political discourse tries to hide: structural violence, class interests, and ideological projects masquerading as common sense. If you found this useful, share it with colleagues and students who might benefit from a rigorously materialist approach to discourse analysis.
John Küçükali's works are available for free download on his academia.edu profile. Thanks for watching.